Morning, everybody. Getting ready to head out. This was SOLA. Was home for last night. We stayed in the basement down there. Super nice day. Had a nice shower. We're able to get laundry done. And heading out Unionville, New York. And the operator there is the minister of the church that we're seeing right in front here at the end of this street. He's a former thru hiker, so he's got a passion for the trail. Really in tune with needs of hikers, so we appreciate our stay here and highly recommend it. They only take about 4 people, so we were able to get in fortunately last night and got to sleep in some bunks that were air conditioned, which is super nice today because it's starting out a balmy 72 degrees. And I'm gonna head down and hopefully stop in at the general store down here and get a few snacks for today. In about 20-30 minutes we should be back out on trail, so we'll see you down shortly. Okay, we got on trail, got about the first couple miles under our belt, doing a little meadow walk here. This is day 126. We're starting off right around the 1350 mark. Stayed last night in New York, and we'll be closing in on some cool attractions with the movie theater, the outdoor drive-in theater in Warwick. That's definitely coming up, and they say on a clear day, this is a spot on, I think it's Big Bear, where you can actually potentially see the New York skyline. That would be cool. But right now, I just like to keep making decent progress through this heat wave we're in and keep our daily mileage up to meet our goals without being too taxing on the body. So, but I think once we get through this heat wave, we might be able to increase our miles a bit as we move in through New York and Connecticut. So, but the key is to get a lot of these steps done early before that midday sun creeps up and it gets too daggone hot. So we're heading back into the woods. It's nice in the woods. It's about 10 degrees. Feels like it's about 10 degrees cooler through here. Nice little view on this field walk. And we got a little breeze going. This really feels nice. Getting some morning sun. Had a few little climbs. Already got the heart rate up today. A little perspiration going. And up ahead, somebody set out a couple chairs just so hikers could sit down and enjoy this view a little bit. Getting a little boggy here, so we've been walking on planks for a while. Lots of poison ivy through here, at least in the front section. I haven't seen huge amounts here, but it is definitely all around, so don't want to step off the boards. But yeah, we've had these boards for probably at least a quarter mile, half mile almost. The monumental effort to put all these things together, but I believe it makes sense when this area gets flooded out. Still walk through. We just came out of a nature preserve that had a active bald eagle nest. Several of the locals, well, one of the locals was telling us about the nest, and we had read about it in the comments, so we were looking for it. But we didn't see them. They had drained a lot of the swampy area back there to, I guess, remove some of the invasive species, she said. So the eagles were primarily feeding on a pond that sat on the other side of the nest. So, but I'm sure we'll have some other opportunities, hopefully, to see eagles along the way. We saw one across the Delaware River, and that was really cool. Be nice to get one on video if we could. But until then, I'm gonna keep walking on these planks here. Everywhere.
Look down there, just above the tree line there, you can see the bog we just crossed. And I was pointing up to this ridge, saying that's the ridge we had to climb. And if you look way up on top there, you can see High Point. You can see the monument. If you look real hard up top, you can see the monument. You see the monument up there?
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm not going back in there, but this tree, this blowdown, y'all can see. Let me zoom in as much as my camera will zoom in. We got poison ivy all over that tree. Only way I could get across it was to hoist my pack over the top. Thank goodness Bandit was there and he helped me. So I think the only thing I got on there was my feet, but that stuff is just everywhere out here. Y'all can see it growing up that tree. So, fingers crossed. We are on the Appalachian Trail, the Pochuck Boardwalk in Vernon, New Jersey. And this is a nice little view of the full AT and where we are on the AT. Just past the halfway point. This is the start of the boardwalk.
Very sweet. Nothing you have seen before.
Alright, we are cruising on the boardwalk. What's that?
Today's Juneteenth.
I guess so. Oh.
That's the end of it. So far, actually we've seen several of them, but they're always fun because they wiggle a bit like you walk across them. Oh, but you got Sioux Creek. Creek. There's a fire down there. There's always a fire in the creek.
And we got white blaze strategically placed right underneath this bridge. We're going to come up on a road crossing here, and the bridge runner was warning us that there's a mama bear and a couple cubs that have been hanging around that road crossing, so just to be on the lookout, which we will. big step there. Whew. We're at the Heaven Hill Farm. In here we got some cold drinks. I got a little Italian ice, and Bandit got some ice cream. And we're getting ready to go climb up there. So, top off on some water here, and it's 1:03 in the afternoon. Got about 13 miles done, and it's kicking up in the mid 80s right now for sure. I don't know if we've hit 90. I'm gonna take a look at my trusty thermometer. Who's been sitting in the sun. No, in the sun it's 106. It's not that hot, but it's definitely hot. I'll see you up trail.
Wooden boardwalk. And we came, see if I can get over where you can see it. You can see that patch of woods with the White House behind it. That's the trail coming out where we came through the field. And you look to the right there.
We're in, this is Pinwheel Vista on top of the Stairway to Heaven where we climbed. You can see from the view on down there where we just had our little water break. But we're gonna move on. Great afternoon so far. A little hot, but not terrible. All right, good afternoon, folks. We are winding down, just finished dinner. We're at Wawayanda Shelter. I think we had 17 trail miles today, so fairly productive day with the heat. Some of the highlights, of course, was the bear we got to see going up Stairway to Heaven. And we got to see the nature reserve at the very beginning of the hike, which was pretty cool. We were hoping to see some bald eagles there. It didn't happen, but it was beautiful nonetheless. And hiked along a boardwalk right before Stairway to Heaven, and now we're settling in. So the things we can look forward to tomorrow, I believe, is Warwick. That's only about 10 miles away. Hoping to maybe camp there and watch a movie that night. So we'll see how it goes. Bugs have been getting pretty ripe, pretty nasty out, but that's why I'm getting ready to get my bear cam put up and then settle into the tent where I can be bug free for the rest of this evening, and settle in there, and that'll wrap it up for the day. we'll see y'all again tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and following along. And tomorrow I believe we'll be out of New Jersey for good after tomorrow. So on to New York, another state checked off the list, and we'll see y'all down trail. Thank you and good night.